Hello there, very good afternoon. This is Lunchtime News on TV1. We are coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Bringing you the news, I'm Tharushi Kumar Singha. Let's start off with taking a look at your headlines this afternoon.
Party leaders decide to take up the no-confidence motion debate on the 10th and the 11th. JVP march against the government begins from Moratuwa. Laos national arrested with narcotics at the BIA. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo warns Iran. Sri Lankan cricket team returns to the island.
On to your top story this afternoon. The new shrine room of the Sivakali's Varam Devale was declared open yesterday.
This event was held under the auspices of the opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa. If there is a government which cannot ensure the national security, there is no use of that government. How can a country develop when there are disagreements and when the president and the prime minister are having issues? Today they are signing agreements, and there are some attack vessels in the country and aircrafts in Katunayaka. We got our freedom and there is no need to live under another country. They are signing various agreements without the approval of the parliament and the country. We clearly stated that we are against any agreement. Land ownership should be given to the citizens. You should own your land and properties. That should be inherited by your children after you, not by foreigners. If they change this and try to sell this to the foreigners, there is no point. It's our responsibility to go against any action that will sell our lands to the foreigners. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa expressed his views to the journalists.
A meeting of the Youth Balamandala of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna was held in Kandy yesterday.
The meeting was chaired by MPs Diluma Munagama and Thenuka Vidanagamage. We will put forward a presidential candidate. No matter what others say, I will assure the largest political party in the country will not go behind other political parties and beg. We are not ready to surrender before party leaders.
බල්ලගෙන් 100 කවුද මුත්ත කවුද ඌ කෑවේ මොනවද කියලා තෝරනද බල්ලෙක් ගන්න එක. හැබැයි රට පාලනය කරන මිනිහා තෝරනකොට කිසිම දෙයක් හොයන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ නිසා බල්ලා ගන්නකොට හොයන තරම්වත් හොයන්නේ නැහැ. රට පාලනය කරන්න ඕනේ කවුද කියලා අපි තීන්දුව කරනකොට මේකයි අත්දැක.
We are not careful at all when we select our leaders to lead this country. Today the ports have been sold. The airports have been sold. Agreements with European nations are being signed in secrecy. True, the former Defence Secretary had signed agreements on certain points, but the 80 could become 800 when it is signed. Now the latest is the SOFA agreement. Everyone comes up with their own story. If the country is asking for Gotabaya Rajapaksa, we are not ready to work for others. We will work for the candidate put forward by Mahinda Rajapaksa, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, and we will make him the president.
Meanwhile, a program was held yesterday to provide equipment for the differently abled in the Colombo North Division.
The program was held under the auspices of Minister Ravi Karunanayaka. The minister expressed his views about the UNP presidential candidate. As we said, the UNP has presented this at the right time. Some have started to race because of their incapabilities. They are trying to come forward as individuals. We are saying this with responsibility as the UNP. Such a situation has not occurred in our party. Our working committee and the entire party takes decisions. No one will take decisions alone in the UNP. We as the UNP take care of the country and its future. We do not think about problems of the other parties.
As mentioned in your headlines this afternoon, it has been decided at the party leaders' meeting to take up the no-confidence motion against the government on the 10th and the 11th of this month. An adjournment debate on the State Land Special Provisions Bill is to be held this Friday. Chief Government Whip Gayantha Karunatilaka informed Newsfirst that the draft bills that were to be presented for the second reading on that day will not be presented, and that they will be presented to the Cabinet of Ministers after receiving recommendations from the President and after being submitted to the Attorney General. More headline making news now. The JVP's protest march against the government recommenced from Moratuwa this morning. This protest was organised parallel to the no-confidence motion filed by the JVP against the government.
The march began from the Moratuwa railway station premises. This was titled the March to Abolish the Government. Leader of the JVP, Anurakumara Dissanayaka, and other officials from the party led the march. After the march from Moratuwa to Nugegoda, a protest rally will be held in Nugegoda at 3 p.m.
More headline making news now. A Laos national was arrested at the Bandar Naik International Airport for bringing in 2 kilograms and 623 grams of a narcotic substance to the country.
The police said the arrest was made around 12:10 a.m. this morning, when the 25-year suspect arrived in the island in a flight from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The arrest was made by Police Narcotics Bureau officials stationed at the Bandar Naik International Airport. The narcotics had been concealed in the luggage of the suspect.
On to some tragic news from here at home. One person was killed and 2 others were seriously injured in an accident in Pohoran Weber on the Galewela main road in Dambulla.
According to our correspondent, this accident took place around 10 p.m. yesterday. The motorcycle travelling from Galewela to Dambulla had collided with a lorry while attempting to overtake another vehicle. According to the police, the motorcyclist was killed in the crash. He was a 27-year-old resident of Yatigalpotta in Galewela. The lorry driver and a passenger were seriously injured in the accident. According to our correspondent, they are currently receiving treatment at the Dambulla Base Hospital.
The promotional tour of Abhimanwaram Scholarship Program 2019 is being carried out today, centering the Kurunegala and Vaunia districts.
Today is day 7 of the promotional activities of the Abhimanwaram Scholarship Program 2019 carried out by the Champions Network together with Anchor. A team is currently in Vaunia. This morning's activities commence from the Saiva Prahasa Vidyalaya in Vaunia.
This is the second week of the Abhimanwaram Scholarship Program, promotional campaign of the scholarship program, and we started off today's proceedings from the President's Girls College here in Kurunegala, and now we are currently at the model school, the Malideva Model School here in Kurunegala, and we'll be travelling towards several other areas in the Kurunegala district, and we'll be travelling towards Kegol this evening, and so that is the current update from the Abhimanwaram Scholarship Program here at the Kurunegala district. Stay tuned to Newsfirst for the latest updates.
Another team is engaging in promotional activities of Abhimanwaram in the Kurunegala district. They commenced their activities from the President's College in Kurunegala. The team will also travel to Kegol later on. Log on to www.newsfirst.lk and call our hotline 0777 6040 for more information on the Abhimanwaram Scholarship Program 2019.
In one of your top sports stories this afternoon, the Sri Lanka cricket team arrived in the country today after being placed 6th in the ICC Cricket World Cup.
The Sri Lankan team could only manage to win 3 of the 9 games that were played in England in the first round of the ICC Cricket World Cup. Sri Lanka lost 4 matches and 2 matches were washed out as a result of the rain. Sri Lanka did not progress from the first round and were placed 6th. The sportsman is also like the spectator. The sportsman would also play to win. There are many people to congratulate us, but this is the state if we lose. We chose the best team that was available at the time the team was being selected. Playing the sport can only be done once we go there. Everyone will not be able to play at the same level. That is why there are 15 players in a team. Some were not able to perform. Some performed. This is the nature of the sport. Everyone wished us for coming this far. They expressed their happiness. We are happy about this as well.
අපිට සෑමෝම මේ විශ් කරලා තිබ්බා අපි මේ තරම් දුර ආපු එකක් ගැන මම හිතන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ ගොඩක් සතුටු වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒකට අපිත් ගොඩක් සතුටුයි.
And with that note, it's a wrap of Lunchtime News for today. And remember to stay ahead. You need to stay close to News First. For that, just simply log on to our website. That is www.newsfirst.lk. Bringing you the news, I'm Tharaj Kumar Singh. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Until then, take care.